Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a pleasant good evening. My name is Olivia, and I am the proud owner of OJ Coaching and Consulting. Now, we're on a 10-day leadership challenge, and today is day 2. And welcome to all of you who were with us yesterday and those that are on here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A quick recap on yesterday. Yesterday, we looked at 3 questions, which is what motivates you and brings the greatness out of you. 1. Secondly, because we were working on your personal statement, the goals that you want to achieve. What does success look like to you? And what unique role can you fulfill in the life of others? With those questions, once you think of them deeply, you are able to craft your personal statement. Now today we will be clarifying goals. I know from time to time I'll be glancing down. That's because simply I've got some notes that I'm written out today. Today we'll be clarifying your personal statement and your goals. Those that you've set out for yourself. Now, what are goals? We all have different goals as leaders. And some of those goals could be, 1, you want a more effective system in your office's space. Do you want to be able to align the processes in a company, a department, that things run smoothly? You may want to shrink things down. So you set different goals. Some persons may want to be able to apply for a passport and travel. That could be a personal goal. Learn to drive. Some persons do not even know how to drive a motor vehicle, ride a bike. You may set that as a personal goal. Some people set a goal as, I want to learn to swim. They love the water, they want to learn to swim. That again is another personal goal. Now when you set a goal, then you have to find out, what do I do to achieve the goal? Every person, I always say, sets small, tangible goals that lead to long-term success. A small, tangible goal would be simply one like, I want to learn to swim. So then you find out, where would the bath be? The pool, where you're going to go to learn to swim. What do you need? Do you need a bathing suit? Do you need swimming trunks? Do you need goggles? If your hair is permed or natural, how do you protect your hair? Do you need anything for your skin to protect your skin from the chlorine you're jumping into every day? So all these are things that will worry you. But you sit and you think of all the things you need to do, what you need to gather, what you need to muster, and what you don't know, you ask. Don't be afraid, not because you're a leader in any capacity. Don't ever be afraid to ask. Now, when you're setting your goal, one of the main things that we do, we start off by setting a mind map. Now, I've done one, I've prepared one already, which we could actually have a look at. And the goal would be to purchase a house. This is just for illustration purposes. What are some of the things that we need to know when it comes to purchasing a house? You need to find a solicitor. Who is the vendor? Because you've probably been to an estate agency, or you've seen it displayed in the window, you liked it, you went into the agency, and you like the house. So you need to get a solicitor. Who is the vendor? Also, you need to get a surveyor, quantity surveyor for the property. You would be the purchaser. And all the other elements involved with that. What is the task of the surveyor? What's the task of the solicitor? What would they require of you? All these are elements and tasks that needs to be satisfied before you can complete your goal. By using a mission statement that you want to use your skills or your profession, your position to source emotional, social, and financial goal to a company for the betterment of your department within a company. Or you could be a leader that has members working for you in a team, but you may not get on very well with one person in the team. You just do not click, you do not connect. But by simply taking that person out for maybe a lunch, you will then be able to have a conversation with that person, get to understand their emotional state, get to understand a little deeper who the person is, their likes, their dislikes, just by having a casual conversation with them. And as such, you will then be bonding. It's called bonding. And you build on that relationship with that person. In the long term, both parties benefit from that conversation, because you getting to understand the person and the person getting to understand you, you break down the ice, you break down a lot of barriers. And as a leader, that puts you in a better position, because you're now able to communicate with that person more effectively for the team work to run a lot smoother. You've broken down the barriers, the hiccups, the stumbling blocks in that relationship. Every month, set yourself small tasks, small goals, and you work through your mind map to achieve those goals. And once you've achieved those small goals, they eventually accumulate to larger goals. So you set yourself small ones, and then larger goals and larger goals and larger goals. Over the long haul, in reviewing all the small goals that you've achieved, you will then be able to work more effectively on larger goals. With mind mapping, you're able to brainstorm more effectively to source the tools and the skills that you have within to accomplish your larger goals. It makes it easier. For this week, for today, we've actually covered looking at goals, mind mapping a goal to be able to achieve that goal. The task that we're going to set for today will be reflecting back on day 1 on your personal statement. Look at the goal you would like to achieve. Mind map on that goal or any other goal. And you can try it with more than one goal. Choose at least 3 goals every month that you want to achieve. Looking far ahead, you can start setting larger goals. How about the end of the year? It's only 3 months away. You can set yourself a goal for the end of the year, but then you create it first of all in your mission statement. Tomorrow, we will look at the roadblocks that we have at times. All of us have roadblocks. So we will look at roadblocks and how we can counter those roadblocks, how we can overcome them. That's what we'll be looking at tomorrow. And for today, once again, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for tuning in, and have a pleasant evening. Thank you.